Okay, so
Alright.
you ready for me to start the countdown?
Yes,
Okay,
I
same
am.
as before. Same as every other time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you say go.
So 3, 2, 1, go.
Every night, I dream the same dream.
I think the set's gonna look really cool.
So I've seen this part.
Yeah. Which still doesn't make
Nightmare
sense.
begins.
So is the villain gonna be Nightmare, I presume?
I did
think
what
I don't-
had to do
I don't know too much about the villain that we're
to
expecting.
protect our world.
That's just me.
You cannot control everything, Strange. You opened the doorway between universes.
The irony is they brought
We
Sam
don't know
Raimi's
who or
Spider-Man
what
back
will
and he's
work for it.
directing this now.
Yeah,
Wanda,
that's awesome.
what do you know about the multiverse?
I'm still excited about Wanda's costume. I think Scarlet
He believed it was
Witch's costume is
dangerous.
really cool.
Minotaur.
I know.
He was right.
This is Narnia?
I think so.
I'm sorry, Stephen.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished.
This is the part.
Is he like traveling like
Okay, but those robots are Ultron. Steve,
were they? We'll go back and watch this. I missed that. There's dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Things just got out of hand.
Yeah,
This is-
that's from the old trailer. That's evil. Doctor
Yeah.
Strange.
You break the
Oh my
rules.
goodness. The giant
Become a
octopus.
hero.
Isn't it from something?
I do it. I become the
I
enemy.
thought it was maybe in What If.
I don't remember that octopus.
It doesn't seem fair.
I remember
Maybe.
the tentacles. Kind of, yeah. But we'll see.
Is that Nightmare?
No, I thought that was Strange at the end. Like, just completely corrupted, I think.
We'll go back and do a playback, but that, I mean, I gotta tell you,
Yeah.
that's a really good trailer. Whoops, I accidentally
I
hit
know.
replay here. Do you want to do it where one of us shares a screen so then we can both talk about it?
Yeah, that makes sense. And then that way, if we like want to scrub through and stuff, we
Yeah. Since it's gonna be yours,
Yeah.
you want to share the screen then? This time?
Yeah, sure. I can share my screen.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
I gotta tell you though, that was a really good trailer. Probably one of the best. In fact, I
I'm-
would say it's probably like, because here's the thing: is Doctor Strange. I loved him in Infinity War.
Yeah.
The Doctor Strange before, not that I disliked it, but like it didn't hit me to the same levels as like other ones, right?
Yeah.
So like in terms of Marvel trailers, this is probably just one of the best because it's really piqued my interest. Whereas like, Spider-Man No Way Home, Avengers Infinity War Endgame, the Iron Man movies, etc. All were like movies I was already excited for and going to see, and the trailers just enhance
Yeah.
that, right? Whereas this is one of those that I probably right there with the Winter Soldier trailer, with a movie that
Oh,
I wasn't like super interested in, but now I am, if that makes sense.
yeah.
But yeah, do you mind doing
Oh
full
shoot!
screen?
I gotta go back here because I'm on someone else's breakdown. Okay, we'll pause that for now. Yeah. So
So let's go
Do
to
we,
like the
like, wanna
first
scrub through?
first like major shot, and if you can full screen it too.
Oh yeah, yes. I'm gonna give a second. Is this gonna? Yeah, we'll kind of play through.
You pause it.
Oh. Okay. Let me try this again. All right.
Right there.
Pause it here.
Yeah, I just want to like go like because we've already seen it, right?
Kind of break it down a little
Just
bit.
like
Sure.
break it down and just go over kind of like a little just discussion of things
Yeah.
that we see here. So this definitely, I mean, just look. In fact, I didn't even notice the skulls here before.
I know. Actually, I'm just noticing that too, and I'm like, oh man, this.
So I mean, I
Really
definitely
dark.
got the creepy vibe here, but This is adding to my, because I've heard rumors that Nightmare, I don't know anything about the villain Nightmare, so I'm not even going to pretend that I do.
Neither do
I've heard rumors about Nightmare being in this, but I'm always interested in villains that explore that type of aspect, like the nightmares and like the dark side of you, of like the person, like a more it's like more psychological horror type thing, right? I am down for that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's just the vibe I'm getting from here. What about you?
Well, yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. I mean, the other thing that I'm, because it's been so long since we've seen a Doctor Strange movie, is like, and you can already start to see here is like the amazing visual we can expect to see again, because like I will personally still argue that I feel like the Doctor Strange movie is probably like the visually most stunning of the Marvel movies, simply because it's so erratic and psychedelic, for like a lack of better terms.
Mm-hmm.
And so again, you can already start to see that here, right? Like they're starting to set like the atmosphere that like I feel like this is like an alternate universe or something, right? So yeah, I don't know.
Could be or like a dreamscape. Yeah, we're not going to do
That's what I'm
every
wondering.
scene, I think, just to save time, but we'll go through major ones. Yeah.
And we'll kind of go with like whenever I guess one of us wants to pause, like depending on like what it is, and we'll,
sounds good.
like you said, brief and kind of on major points.
Can you pause it? Actually, sorry. This one will be quick.
Yeah.
If you go back for a second here, that
just go
just because like that doorway to like the opening of the door to the stairs.
Yeah.
Because that looks like that is like the same type of clouds, right? That goes up to where that house might be. So I'm thinking this could be all in like that same type of realm or whatever you want to call it, dimension or whatever.
Yeah.
The other thing I'm thinking with this is this kind of gives me the same vibes of the castle in Loki with what's his face?
King the Conqueror?
Yeah, King the Conqueror. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
Well, because what we do have to keep in mind now, and maybe we'll talk about this a little bit more. Actually, you know what? I'll wait to talk about that a little bit more. But like King the, I'll say for now, is definitely a factor that could play a part in this movie.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we'll keep going because I have something I want to say, but
okay,
down the road. I don't know what that is. That looks cool.
Do you want to go back to that thing that's like the monster's like screaming? Like we can skip the rest of it.
Yeah. I don't know what.
So I've heard rumors that because I've seen before we reacted to this, I've seen this trailer up like 40 seconds or whatever. Don't ask me why I only watched the first 40 seconds. I guess because I wanted to save my whole reaction for this. So this is definitely one of the things I have seen before, and I've heard in my Twitter and stuff that there's a lot of speculation that this is like a projection or whatever of Nightmare, from Nightmare.
Oh, okay.
From
Okay,
the
so
villain Nightmare.
it's like Nightmare's almost like a sentient being or something that like doesn't really have a form unless he decides to take a form, kind of thing. If that makes sense.
It's more so like he's doing psychological stuff, and this is like a monster that's in his head type thing.
Okay.
It's like an an illusion type of magic. Or whatever.
So like kind of
is what
obviously not
impression I'm getting. I don't know for
what
sure.
you're kind of saying. What you're kind of saying is that like it's almost like he's playing mind tricks because like he talks about having a dream.
Yeah.
It's almost like similar to like what Scarecrow kind of does for like Batman, where like his gas causes like these. Obviously, it's not gas; it's magic, but it's like the idea that it causes illusions and stuff like that to kind of like play with like the psyche of the individual.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right. Okay. Because he talks about how he has dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we got.
There just seems to be a lot of focus on the dream aspect, right?
Yeah.
Dreams and nightmares. Good old New York.
I feel like some of this is also going to be the wake of what happened.
Oh. Can you go back? Actually, I think
Yep.
I think I just noticed something in that scene. Maybe. Okay, I never noticed that building like being like disintegrating like that before. So there's got to be like another like illusion type thing. It's like the whole city is like it's like a it's like a apocalyptic almost. Obviously, I don't think this is actually like the real world, but like it could be like an alternative universe and stuff. And actually, I for the first time, I'm noticing that police car right there. I never noticed that police car.
Yeah. I don't know. Like again, like I was just saying, like a lot of this could be also in the wake of Spider-Man No Way Home. So because like obviously they caused a rift of some kind. Same with like Loki, and same with there was something else that they also said kind of felt that. But either way, those are like the two major ones right now. Is that like no kind of rift?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that stuff's kind of leading up to this situation. And again, I'll just point out, we don't have to pause for it, but like I'm excited to see more of her costume.
Yeah.
I think it'll be
Okay. Pause it here. I want to pause it back. Go back a little bit for a second.
Okay.
Just like so we see like the army, or like as much as the like this. So this, I mean, the Minotaur's throwing me off. Like, is this some alternate world where there's Minotaurs, or?
I feel like it's just like the same monastery that like Doctor Strange goes to in the first one. I think they already kind of like confirmed.
Oh, is it?
Species somehow. I think so, but like that's what it looks like, because I'm assuming like they have like the similar like armor from what I remember Doctor Strange having when he was training and stuff. So that's why
You know, I think you're right. And also,
yeah.
is it just me? Because I just watched Shang-Chi like a few weeks back.
Mm-hmm.
Do those guys that look more Asian in the black there, like that guy right there, doesn't that
Right.
what he's wearing looks quite similar to what the what are they called, like the
Oh, I don't remember.
I can't remember what the like the Shang-Chi's father's faction. I can't remember them.
Yeah.
Is
I
that
know what you're talking about.
those guys from there? Because that looks awfully similar, that armor,
Maybe.
to that. But it could just be because it has been, it's just been more like a couple months since I've seen it.
That is also something to keep in mind too, is that like at this point Shang-Chi has also met Doctor Strange. So they've already kind of confirmed that those like two like worlds have like collided now, like he's in it.
He hasn't met Doctor Strange, he's met Wong.
Oh, you're so yeah, so what I mean by that though is
Yeah.
like there's a good chance though that like that's maybe how we start to see like interconnections between the current MCU and then like introducing those new heroes, Shang-Chi. So I don't know if we'll see him in the movie, but we might see like elements of his like world and background in this maybe. I don't know.
I'm just saying, I'm not going to be shocked if we would see him or his sister.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So yeah, it should be interesting.
I actually think that
Nightmare.
is. I think that is
Yeah.
a temple. Maybe that is Nightmare. Maybe like Nightmare is like the
like the
rift
cloud.
that they kind of opened up.
Yeah. Okay, this is where I might want to pause.
Yeah. Pause it here.
Hey, do those robots not look like Ultron? That was like one of the first things I noticed.
I don't think so. They might look like a futuristic version, maybe. I was thinking
So-
this is just a different alternate reality, not Ultron himself. Or
I'm
like,
not necessarily saying Ultron, but I'm just saying that those robots look like they could be his because like Ultron, right? His whole thing was like he had an army of other robots.
but they all
So
died.
I don't know. Right, but again, like if we're doing Multiverse of Madness, I don't know. I wonder though, somehow maybe Ultron was like living. So like you know how like the, oh my goodness, how do they call? What are they called again? The like timeline police in Loki, they kind of like base their operations out of like a different timeline or like in between timelines.
Mhm.
What I'm wondering now is either maybe it's an alternate reality that like Strange ends up in, or is there somehow maybe like Ultron found a way? I don't know, like because like again we don't know what happens to. I don't know. I'm just exploring that because I'm like they look like Ultron. That'd be kind of a cool way to reintroduce him, even if it's not for much. Like kind of just like you know a cool little spin-off because like we didn't get to see much of him outside of that for how cool he was as a villain. So I don't know. That was one thing that I noticed. I was like that'd be interesting if like
It
Ultron isn't.
It could
is
be
in,
in
like, a different
the
universe.
same realm as the What If Ultron, where he literally took over the universe.
That's what I'm wondering. So that could be cool.
It could be. I'm a little skeptical on that myself.
Again,
I
this
still
is just
think
a
I don't
theory.
think this. I like again. I'm not throwing you it out. Like it's a credible theory. I just personally don't think this has anything to do with Ultron. It could, but I just don't think it does.
Yeah.
But
I
could be totally
I just
wrong.
got excited because they look.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could be wrong. I'm just saying I got excited, I guess, because I saw them. I'm like, oh, that looks.
Because
like
I personally,
Ultron,
I
so
still
know.
don't. I mean, I can kind of see it now that we've paused it, but I never got that impression beforehand.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see.
It's
We
my-
could.
yeah.
I could be totally wrong.
Yeah.
They do have the lights in the chest, actually. Now that I,
Yeah. Okay, so this is what was I talking? So now I was wondering. This is where I was wondering. I was potentially
who's
a
this?
different. I'm wondering if this is the new Kang the Conqueror, right? Because remember in Loki, the Kang that was there, he was claiming that he was the less of evil, like the lesser evil of all the Lokis,
Of
running the
Kangs, I mean?
timeline. Sorry, of Kang's running the timeline, but then that changes because he gets killed, and then Loki doesn't take over. So I'm wondering if this dude that they're not showing on camera, could he be like the new Kang that we are going to know as Kang the Conqueror, as like the new villain, maybe?
Could be. Very well could be Kang, or Nightmare.
Yeah.
One of
Another
those
crazy
two.
thought that I had. Another crazy thought that I had is like, what if this is like Doctor Doom in a different reality, where he's like completed global domination?
Oh. I mean, I would be down
That's-
for a Doctor
yeah.
Doom. I tell you right now,
Yeah.
I love my Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think they're waiting for.
No.
Because I think, as cool as that would be, I don't think this is the right time to introduce Doctor Doom yet.
Oh no,
Uh, But
no, it's a fan theory. I mean, like more on that though. Like, I mean, they're only rumors right now, but like people have already rumored that Fantastic Four might show up in this. Apparently, they're saying Tom Cruise could play like an alternate. Again, these are all just like theories that like people are like calling rumors, but there's another theory that
Wait.
Tom Cruise.
there's actually
What?
something that I noticed at the end when we get to the end.
Yeah.
We'll go over it, but that just reminded me of it that I
But,
actually
like-
didn't comment on because my head was
Yeah.
thinking too much stuff at once. But
Yeah.
please,
Yeah. Well, and just.
please continue, or whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I was pretty sure that like it was Tom Cruise apparently might have been casted for Iron Man. That's like they were like apparently considered. So I don't know if now that they're going back and maybe universe thing, there was a rumor that he could come back as an alternate universe Iron Man.
I've heard something about that too.
Yeah.
That would
So-
be. I mean, as long as like he doesn't become like a mainstay, I'm thinking that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, again,
Oh, I hope he wouldn't.
yeah, because
I don't
that's
think he
one
will.
thing you can't just replace.
Yeah. All right. We'll keep going here. Yeah, I didn't notice the dinosaurs before,
That was a good shot.
but you like shot. You
Who's he
shouted
fighting
out.
there? Wait. I could not recognize who he's fighting there.
I'm not sure if we're supposed to know right now.
Just go ahead a little bit because you see the outline of his face a little bit, or her face, his or her face.
I don't recognize that person at all whatsoever.
It's hard
so-
to recognize with everything going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, the thing is, I'm wondering, are they even catch? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah. But that's a good point. Yeah. I don't know who that would be.
Yeah, but please continue.
Yeah.
That looks like Dracula.
Yeah.
Evil.
I like Evil Strange. I think he looks
Yeah.
really cool.
You break the rules.
Okay, wait. Pause it on the monster. Because to me, that looks like a monster that could be from What If, but I swear, like that just it looks like an iconic monster of some kind. Like it looks like the
Yeah.
D&D monster, like one of the famous D&D monsters.
Yeah, it does.
Do you know which one I'm talking about?
No. I just like I've seen like the concept art for it, but I don't know like what it is.
But I wonder if it's like it's kind of like a mind flare almost, but not quite a mind flare.
Oh, okay.
D&D.
Stranger Things is coming into. No, I'm just kidding.
You never know. He's tossing a bus.
You just see like 11 show up next to Doctor Strange fighting the Mind Flayer, and you're just like, sure, yeah.
I'm looking for it right now.
Low-key waiting for low-key waiting for this movie to come out so they can announce season 4 of Stranger
Beholder. It looks like a beholder.
okay.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
It's on the cover of the Monster Manual.
That's where I've seen it.
But yeah, they so they're pretty aggressive. This does remind me of it. Also reminds me of like other monsters I've seen in other monster movies that are like of similar design. It could be just some reference I'm just not getting at the top of my head right now. And they'll come to me at like 2 a.m. or something like that.
Something to point out though is that this looks like it's probably in like like the real world thing. So it's like it's like it's obviously broken through from somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something to think about. That it's like, how are these worlds going to collide? I guess in the coming movie. So we'll kind of keep going here, but yeah, I think it looks really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I'm getting pretty bad lag on my end, but
there we go. Oh shoot, you are?
Yeah, it's I mean, like, we're for an overview that you're gonna be, it's on your perspective anyway. It's not a big deal. Okay. I want to go back to that.
Back to what?
There's a lot that I want to go over, but obviously I don't want to be here forever. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just keep going.
Well, like, was there anything specifically?
Who is that? That's punching that. It's not Doctor Strange. Like, who's here right now in the screen right now?
I don't know.
Because that to me almost looks like Shang-Chi. Just from because again, I'm also got more of a blurry perspective, but it kind of looks almost like Shang-Chi. But I don't see the rings on his arms though, so kind of probably dismisses that. Could be
like another foot soldier. It could be Wong maybe.
It could be Wong. I don't think it could be. I guess.
It's just I'm just throwing that out there, like just like the potential people that could be.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else kind of happens. Okay, I'll hop back to this. Okay, this is what I'm curious about. Is like this has to be in other universe because Doctor Strange is obviously looking at a statue of himself, but he looked like mildly confused as to like why it's there. Maybe and then you also see like the overgrown trees and stuff. So I think this is a different universe again.
Either that or just like another dreamscape reality type thing.
That's true. That could also be it.
Illusion thing.
Yeah. And then we also see like Wanda with another version of herself. Like
evil Wanda.
Do you think it's an evil Wanda? Like these two? It could be because.
Or it could be. I think it's more so. What I'm actually, you know what my prediction for this is going to be that it's going to be like a Doctor Strange versus Scarlet Witch type thing.
It could be
because Scarlet Witch is going to become more and more under the influence of Nightmare. Is my prediction.
That could be cool.
And then maybe that whole castle thing is like Doctor Strange meets King the Conqueror, and King's like, can you go defeat this Nightmare fellow? Because he's causing all this crazy stuff in between the multiverses and stuff like that, or whatever. So he meets with King like that. And I think King's not going to be any significant thing with this movie at all. I see like there's going to be like a lot of inner turmoil between like just with Scarlet Witch and herself from the what's the show she was in called again? I'm having a brain fart. WandaVision, geez, I can't believe I don't remember. From the trauma from that and from Endgame and all that stuff, right? Like just all this and not having actually like Vision alive and stuff is just added a lot where she can become really under the influence of Nightmare. So that's my prediction here.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just curious because like obviously they're doing like the whole body double thing. So yeah, I'm just curious like what that's going to look like. Like what because this also looks like Wanda from WandaVision that she's looking at. So I don't know if maybe it's going to be some kind of like flashback to that maybe as well. I don't really know.
Probably will have something to do with it for sure, I think. But
It's quite confusing to watch because it is going to be. Again, it's a very ambiguous movie right now.
it leaves a lot, like we don't know
Yeah.
who that girl is, right? Or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot.
Is this where we want to pause or keep going?
So to keep going, the last part I want to
Okay.
pause at is when we see, yeah, that. You think that
Yeah.
could be Doctor Strange, I guess.
That looks like, yeah.
It looks more like the shot and just everything to me screams more like a vampire dreamscape thing. So I'm thinking either way they have like undead like skin, right?
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm leaning towards that's more nightmare personally.
I'm just saying the outfit, the hair, it almost looks like it could be Doctor Strange, even just like absorbing or trying to contain some kind of weird spirit that he gets. I don't know.
Okay, but
Yeah.
play it. Let's just finish it off here. I want to see if I hear it.
You don't really hear anything from it. And then that's it.
I swear I heard something at the end there. Hold up. Let me go back.
Yeah. That's what I got from it.
I do it. I become.
All right, I'm gonna stop screen sharing now because I think we're good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold up. Hold up. I'm just reading one of the comments. Hold up. Hold up. Where was it? They said that they saw Professor X's head and heard its voice. And I'm like, when? I wonder if, when?
I think that's when he's in
that's
handcuffs.
that's with the robots.
Yeah, maybe
Maybe.
because a lot of people were also speculating if X-Men are going to get introduced in this one.
No,
So
he
that's also-
was in it. There's multiple comments about that. I don't know how I missed that. Again, I'm not a big X-Men fan, so that's probably why.
Again, he's not super in it. Like it was just like it's a theory, I would say right now, because like again, like that's why they purposely do the over the. I mean, it's probably that I was trying to figure out where I recognize the voice from, so that's probably like a good guess. Yeah, because like again, they have rumored that like the X-Men could be, or have fans have speculated that they want to see the X-Men kind of get brought into this, so that's how they do it. Because then maybe that's why that building maybe looked, I don't know. Yeah, that's not a bad theory actually. That makes sense. Could happen.
There's a lot to unpack. I'm just excited for it. And of course I'm gonna go see it
Yeah.
right away, and we'll give our more impressions then. I think this is the only trailer we're gonna really react to. I don't really
Yeah.
want anything to spoil anything else for me. So you can of course if you want, Josh,
Yeah.
on your own. But I think this is the last thing. 'Cause this is a show I'm gonna watch now for sure. So
Oh yeah.
amazing trailer. I'm looking forward to it. Maybe this seems like probably the X-Men are going to have something to do with this. Maybe that's one of the alternative realities they're in, and maybe I was wrong that this was like a nightmare vision or whatever, or I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know enough about that universe to speculate. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
And to see Wanda as more of like a villain. And I'm still going to stand behind that. I think she's going to become more under the influence of someone like Nightmare. But yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see because like it might also be nice to see more in a more like a hero kind of role now that she won't be so secondary, because for all we know, maybe they have to fight Strange because maybe he starts to get more influenced by like his evil self, or like gets more under the control of it. I don't know. So I think it can go either way. But yeah, like you said, it's gonna be. I don't know what else to really say about it, because like it's kind of like the Moon Knight trailer thing again, where like a lot of ambiguous stuff happens that like you don't really know what to expect, and it's the multiverse of madness. So
It definitely looks like
you never know
madness
what's gonna
from the
happen.
trailer.
Yes, it's madness.
Yep. But with that, guys, take
That's what
care.
Really quick, that's what you have to like name it that now. It's like it's madness.
It's madness. I give this trailer a madness out of madness.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
But-
Well, anyways, yeah. Take it easy, guys. That's our kind of reaction to Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, most recent trailer from Super Bowl. So hopefully more to come once we see the movie.